Horoscope for Aries, Saturday, 11 April 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Aries, the universe invites you to find the balance between force and containment. You feel that pressure in the air, as if the cosmos were weaving a web of tensions that challenge you to understand your place in the fabric of your responsibilities and desires. It is a morning where every breath seems loaded with intention, and every step you take is involved in a duality that does not allow passivity. On the one hand, there is an energy of mobilization, driven by Mars in House 1, that pushes you to act with determination. On the other hand, the presence of Saturn in the same house reminds you that limits exist for your actions to have meaning and direction. It's like your body is vibrating with an internal spark, a fire you want to light, but also a tense rope that prevents you from letting go of control. That balance between what you want impulsively and what you need to consciously control is the thread of the day. Your body, from the moment you open your eyes, responds to this duality. Your chest rises strongly, but your shoulders tighten as if they felt the gravity of what is to come. That creative spark that floats in the air manifests in you as an electrical impulse in your hands, thanks to the strength of Mars and Saturn's discipline. It is as if each finger has a purpose, as if your body is ready to challenge the impossible, but also to build with patience what is necessary. Taking this energy to the professional field, Aries, today is a day where the balance between ambition and responsibility will be the axis of your performance. House 2, which governs your finances and personal resources, is under the influence of Venus in Scorpius and Uranus in Capricorn. That means that your economic energy will not be completely passionate or strictly rational, but a mixture of both forces. Imagine you're in your office, checking a bill or financial report. As your eyes read the numbers, you feel that surge of intuition that tells you something beyond what the data shows. That's Venus in Scorpius, weaving a network of sensitivity that allows you to see beyond the obvious. But just when you feel that intuition leads you to an impulse for radical change, Saturn in the house intervenes with his reasonable voice, reminding you that deep changes require a solid structure. It's like you're standing at the top of a bridge, with one side that attracts you with its promise of freedom and another that anchors you with its promise of security. That is today's dilemma in the professional sphere. The moment you're about to make an important decision, maybe about a new project or a significant expense, you feel a tension that seems to paralyze you. But it is not a negative paralysis. It is a necessary pause for the feet to make contact with the ground. That balance between what your heart desires and what your rational mind demands will define the success of your actions today. Today, Aries, the energy in your professional world also feels like an emotional roller coaster, as the Sun squared with Jupiter adds a layer of tension to your decisions. Imagine you're sitting in a meeting, listening to your peers discuss a new project. As the conversation progresses, you feel a growing anxiety in your stomach, as if a little knot formed there. That is the influence of the Sun in quadrature with Jupiter, an energy that drives you to expand and take risks, but that also makes you feel the pressure of the limits. It's as if every word you hear will push you to want to be more ambitious, but at the same time remind you that not everything can be achieved in one day. That tension puts you in a state of alert, where every decision you make has a weight you can't ignore. At this point, it is crucial that you learn to balance that ambition with reality. You may be tempted to accept a compromise that seems very attractive, but that might surpass your abilities. That's Saturn's voice in House 1, reminding you that prudence is part of your strength. It's not about rejecting opportunities. It's about making sure every step you take is aligned with your long-term boundaries and goals. That means that, instead of acting impulsively, you should stop, breathe deeply, and evaluate if the path that attracts you really leads you to where you want to go. That balance between what you want and what you need is the key to the day. Today, Aries, your health and habits are also under the influence of a balanced energy between strength and discipline. House 1, which governs your physical body and your vitality, is dominated by the Sun, Mars, Saturn, and Neptune. That means that your physical energy will not be completely explosive or completely paused, but a combination of both forces. Imagine you're in your bed, awake, with your eyes closed, listening to the sound of your breathing. At that point, you feel a vibrant energy in your body, as if each muscle is ready to act. But at the same time, you feel a feeling of tension that reminds you that you can't act without control. That's the influence of Mars and Saturn on House 1. It's as if your body is ready to run, but it will also need pauses to replenish itself. That balance between action and replenishment is crucial to maintaining your energy during the day. In this context, it is important that you do not demand more than you can give. You may be tempted to make an excessive effort, either at the gym or at work, but you should remember that rest is as important as action. That means that, instead of forcing your body to do more than it can bear, you must listen to its signs of fatigue and offer it what it needs to recover. That balance between what you feel and what you need is the key to maintaining your health today. If we look now at your emotional world and bonds, Aries, today is a day where the energy of transformation and connection is in constant flux. The moon in the 11th house, along with Pluto, takes you to a state of introspection that invites you to review the support networks in your life. Imagine you're sitting in a cafe, looking around. As you watch people passing through, you feel a surge of emotions that invites you to reflect on your relationships. It's like every look, every smile, every gesture reminds you of something important. That is the influence of the moon in conjunction with Pluto, which asks you to look beyond the superficial and connect with the essence of your bonds. Right now, it's crucial that you allow yourself to feel what you really feel, without judging or repressing. Maybe there's a pending conversation you need to have with a friend or a situation that's been bothering you in a relationship. That's the voice of the moon in the 11th house, which invites you to confront what's inside you. But at the same time, the Sun in square with Jupiter reminds you that not everything can be solved overnight. That means that, instead of looking for immediate solutions, you should give things time and trust that the process of transformation is underway. That balance between what you feel and what you need is the key to the day. Today, Aries, your world of mind and growth is under the influence of an energy that invites you to expand your horizons. The moon in the 11th house, along with Mercury in the 12th house, brings you to a state of introspection that invites you to reflect on your goals and ambitions. Imagine you're on your desk, surrounded by books and notes, with your computer open, showing a blank page. At that moment, you feel a sense of emptiness that invites you to look for something beyond what you already know. That's Mercury's influence on the 12th house, which asks you to look beyond the visible and find answers in the occult. In this context, it is important that you do not limit yourself to what you already know, but rather allow yourself to explore new ideas and perspectives. You may be studying something you're passionate about or looking for a way to express your knowledge. That's Mercury's voice in the 12th house, which invites you to delve into what really interests you. But at the same time, the moon in the 11th house reminds you that not everything can be understood immediately. That means that, instead of forcing your mind to understand everything at once, you must give it time and space for ideas to develop at its own pace. That balance between what you feel and what you need is the key to the day. If today you feel you need to do a ritual, I propose an act of alchemy to transform tension into wisdom. Place a glass of water with a few drops of lemon and 3 cloves of smell in a corner of your house as an energy shield. This ritual symbolizes the ability to transform the acidic and challenging into something sweet and harmonious. Water represents emotional fluidity, while lemon and cloves symbolize the purification and strength of transformation. Leave the glass in a corner of your home, preferably in a quiet and sunny place. During the day, every time you feel the tension accumulating inside you, Turn your gaze towards the glass and remember that the energy you feel is not to repress, but to transform. At the end of the day, remove the glass, empty its contents in the sink with running water, thanking its protection and purification. Wash the glass immediately afterwards and store the sink water in a bottle for use in future rituals. This act not only helps to relieve the tension of the day, but also connects you with the energy of transformation that the universe offers you. For today, I propose the color garnet, an intense combination of red and brown that symbolizes strength and emotional depth. Garnet is Pluto's color in the 11th house and represents the ability to transform what you feel into something deeper and more meaningful. If you have something of this color nearby, use it as a reminder that the tension you feel is not an obstacle, but an opportunity to transform yourself. You can use a detail on your socks, a handkerchief, or even a cover on your mobile phone with this color. When using it, remember that the important thing is the intention, not the object. Garnet color helps you connect with your inner strength and find the balance between what you feel and what you need. It is a reminder that, while tension may seem overwhelming, it can also be a source of growth and transformation. Today, you will discover that the tension you feel is not an obstacle, but an opportunity to transform and find a balance between what you want and what you need. Have a nice day, dear Aries. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.